Hey gang. Well, I want to tell you guys a couple of stories on one video because I feel like in a way the last couple of videos I've done kind of ended on some real downer notes, and so I want to tell you guys a couple of funny stories before I do my weirdest incident of 2016 story. And both these stories involve something that happens around this particular area. It's been happening for the past several years, and that is, of course, Octoberdaze. And one of the stories on here, one of the stories around here I've been wanting to try and tell you guys for a long, long time, and I thought, hey, you know what? Why not do it tonight? And of course, get this uploaded by tomorrow. And hopefully you guys have a good time listening and watching. There we go. Yeah, stay in focus now. So it's like I said, it's a two-part story, and the first one took place quite a few years ago, and the other one took place as recently as this year. So I think I'll call the first one the Octoberdaze explosion. And let me explain what happened. This is back when Octoberdaze actually ran till about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. And I talked my buddy Tyler to come here with me because he wasn't really quite sure what Octoberdaze was, and I said, well, I just walk around, I see people, say hi, that kind of thing. And of course what it is that this street here and part of that street and that street, and this one here, they all fill up with a bunch of booths for people to come and sell stuff like funnel cakes or toys or stuff like that. And of course, they would usually have rides and games for kids to play and everything like that. And in this area for that year, that's where they had the stage at, where bands would come to perform. Mostly just a lot of cover songs and Christian songs and stuff like that. And so this particular year, Octoberdaze wraps up, and Tyler and I, we're getting ready to head home, and home at that time was way off that way outside of town. That is, believe me, that's a long walk, but I got used to it. So we're getting ready to leave. Everything's wrapping up. I was like, there's no point in us and hanging around. Let's go on back home. It's like 7 o'clock. And the stage crew and everything like that is getting everything taken care of off over that way. So we're walking along this sidewalk right here. Get this bad boy in focus. There we go. And we get up to right there. Now right there, sorry it's a little blurry, I'll pull back now. Now right in that area were a bunch of extension cords, of course. They had them hooked up all the way here to the stage for people to perform at and everything like that. Well, we get to that spot right there, and we both step on the extension cords. And right after we step off, we hear boom! And we turn around, and the stage is just almost covered in smoke. And we didn't know what to think, so we took off walking a whole lot faster. And we looked around for the cops and everything like that, and there were no cops. And we look back on it now and laugh, but for 3 days after that, and I wish I was kidding, for 3 days after that, where we lived at, which like I said, a little ways outside of town, we looked out the windows for cops to show up and ask if we knew anything about an explosion that happened. And of course, like I said, it wasn't really an explosion. It was just a boom, and thankfully nobody got hurt. I think what happened was probably just there were just too many cords hooked up to one to the other, and they just kind of had a bad spark and everything like that. So But we always called it the Octoberdaze explosion story. So now let's get to the one that happened as recently as this year. I get up here about between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. And Octoberdaze this year was supposed to run till at least about around, I think, 7 or 8. And you know, of course, I meet Tyler and everything like that, because I told him, like, I'll meet you up there, man, everything like that. And he was supposed to come up here because I think his guitar tutor was supposed to be here performing. So he's like, yeah, I'll go up there, and you know, and I'll meet you up there and everything like that. So I get up here, and what happens? They're pretty much closing everything down. It's only about 4 o'clock, and yeah, and everything's getting ready to close down. It really kind of bites, and so I'm asking Tyler, I was like, oh, dude, what do you want to do? I was like, yeah, let's go walking around. So we walk this sidewalk and that one, everything like that. And so everything pretty much clears out about 5 o'clock. And it looks pretty much just like this. The streets are clear. There's no booths. There's nobody on here. There's no stage or anything like that. So to kill a little bit of time, Tyler and I would go sit right in that area there, and we're just talking about, you know, horror movies and horror movie ideas and stuff like that. And this car pulls up. 4 people in the car, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And they asked probably one of the dumbest questions I probably heard all year. And around this town, you hear them a lot. They actually asked us, is Octoberdaze still going? And we said, no. I said, man. And drove off. I kid you not. Again, no booths, nothing on here. It looked bare just like this. Nothing. And some people pulled up and asked us if it was still going. Unbelievable, huh? I really wish I had one of those Bill Engvall signs when that moment occurred. I really do. That would have been great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and tomorrow night I have my final story of the year, my weirdest incident of 2016, and I'm going to try and have it coming from the location where it happened at, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that one too. I hope you guys have been enjoying these nice trips down memory lane. And well, of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. I hope the winter weather is not really bad where you're at. And if it is, just think, well, if it gets much worse, blame that stupid bloated squirrel in February. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, stay strong and rock on.